Jay?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Allison. How are you doing
Allison.
today?
How are you?
Good. I work in the finance office. I'm going to be taking care of you today. But first, I just want to say welcome and thank you for making your purchase here at Honda of Tyson's Corner. We are a premier Sonic automotive dealership. I have 3 responsibilities today. One is to complete your paperwork, make sure that's correct, go over your financing options, and if you have any questions along the way, please let me know. May I join you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, great. Okay, so first, you're buying the 2017 Honda Accord in silver?
Yes, that's correct.
That's a good car. My identical twin sister drives one.
Oh, wow.
It's a nice color, yeah. So there are 10 miles on the vehicle. Did you have a chance to drive the car?
I did. I did drive the car with the salesperson.
Good ride, right?
Very
Okay,
nice.
great. Now, I want to make sure for titling purposes and just so I have all your paperwork printed absolutely correctly, if you can just verify here if your name is spelled right, and then also if this is the address correctly so we can register the vehicle there.
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay, great. Now, since you're financing, also, I do want to review a couple things on your credit application. So can you please just verify that your social is correct?
And Social Security is correct.
Great. And this is your email address?
That is my email address.
Okay. And you work for Sonic Automotive?
I do.
Great company. So you've been there a while.
I have.
All right, great. So I know that your salesperson had you sign this on the agreed upon figures, but I'm the double check, so I just wanted to make sure that everything is correct. So this is the agreed to vehicle price. Of course, we have our standard processing fee. Vehicle taxes, we are going to take care of registering the car and getting your plates done, and so you don't have to do anything with the DMV. The most wonderful place on earth. So this will be the balance that you're financing. So you did agree to the 60-month term at this payment range, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, great. Now, for the vehicle itself, as far as your maintenance goes, do you get that done at the dealership or do you take it?
Yeah, I usually like to service at the dealership because it's convenient.
Yes, that's definitely great because having the Honda certified technicians working on your vehicle is definitely a smart thing to do.
Good.
So, and as far as the miles that you drive a year, how would you say, as far as miles per year that you go? Like 15 and above is kind of high mileage, 12,000 is about average.
I drive at least 15,000 miles a year.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I think I have all the information that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and input all this into my system and give me just a little bit, about 10 minutes, and I'm going to come back out and get you. And then once you come in my office, it'll be about 30 minutes, probably less.
Okay, great.
Okay. Okay, Jay. So I did get your initial paperwork printed. Question, did your salesperson mention that you'll be receiving a survey?
He did, yes.
Okay, great.
About it.
So in 10 days, you're going to be receiving this survey in the mail. One of the things that we really pride ourselves about here is a customer experience. So if for whatever reason you don't feel like that you can give us a perfect score, please let me or someone else know.
Okay.
Now on the survey as well, one of the questions is going to be, was your factory warranty explained to you? Did Billy Bob, your salesperson, explain the warranty?
Yeah, he did. He went through the warranty with me.
Okay, so what I want to do is just make sure you have all the information that you need and you're knowledgeable of what comes with the vehicle. So what comes with the car, you have a 3-year or 36,000 mile limited factory warranty. A lot of people call this bumper to bumper coverage. It doesn't cover the bumpers, but it does cover thousands of other mechanical components on the vehicle.
Okay.
Now, after the 3-year 36, you are going to have the powertrain covered. Now that's just the engine and the transmission. So, but what powers the engine and transmission? It's the electrical and everything else on the vehicle. So definitely would be, great to continue that coverage, to have that, be relaxed and just know that you're not going to have to pay for those repairs in the future. As far as corrosion, you do get a 3-year coverage with that as well. Now, what this does not cover are, I would say, regular wear items, but I consider those anything rubber, plastic, or glass. It also does not cover appearance. Also, your maintenance is not covered, and your tires and your wheels.
Okay.
So just want to show you a little timeline here. So based on your driving habits, since you do 15,000 miles a year, your warranty is actually going to be up before the 36 months. So after that, it would be your responsibility to pay for anything that comes up. But the information that you gave me, I have actually some products that specifically fit and are tailored to your driving needs. Is it okay if I go over those with you?
Sure, that'd be great.
Okay. All right, Jay. So what I want to show you first, this is our total coverage column. So I kind of call this the 100% worry-free package. So the first thing is your vehicle service contract. Now, since you said you're going to own the car for 5 years, what this is going to do is cover you for repairs under that amount of time with a zero deductible. So you will not have to pay anything out of pocket. But what's great is that they're also going to cover rental for you, so you have something to drive while the car's in the shop. Next is GAP, which is always a good idea when you're financing. Since you're not putting a down payment, this is something that's going to protect you if, God forbid, the car is a total loss. An insurance company, they can be the best one in the world. They always give you fair market value for the vehicle. So you don't want to pay on something you don't own. So that's going to cover that difference if that should happen. Next, tire and wheel. I mentioned your factory warranty does not cover that. You know, tires and wheels, if you've never gotten a flat tire, you might, or you know somebody who did, and it's a pain in the butt because you got to get towing and arrange for all that. So with the tire and wheel, this is anything due to road hazard. So if you do get a nail in your tire or the wheel is bent due to road debris, potholes, something like that, you pay nothing to get that replaced too. It's also not limited to number of occurrences. So if you live in a construction zone and you keep getting flat tires, you're covered. Phantom footprints. This is something that's popular because we are actually in the 8th highest vehicle state for vehicle theft, and unfortunately Honda is up there. But what this is, it's kind of like a fingerprint stamp on your vehicle, so it can be tracked if the vehicle is stolen. Now, if your vehicle is not recovered, they'll pay you $5 grand. So not bad for that price. Roadstar. Now, I'm sure you do have roadside assistance with Geico, but the big benefit of this is that if your windshield, you get, you know, those cracks or chips, they're going to replace that too. LoJack, this is one step further on anti-theft. This is actually a radio transmitter that's installed on the frame of the car. So police actually have trackers in their cars so they can recover the vehicle for you. Permaplate. This is great because this does not just protect the exterior of the car from, you know, those elements, tree sap, bird droppings, things like that. The interior of the car, it kind of bonds with the fabric, so it will prevent stains. And I know you said that you have a couple kids, so most of my families choose to get that. Because you know when you're in the car, you say no eating and drinking in the back, and then in 6 months you're like, eat and drink in the back, because we're in a hurry. But they will actually guarantee that for 7 years. So last thing, ding shield. This is something that, you know, unfortunately, us being the highest traffic volume in the U.S. and everybody on the road and you grocery shopping and you can't park a mile away, you're going to get those dings in your car. So what this is, it's paintless dent repair, and it's a very simple process. So that's not something that you'd have to worry about at all. Now, so that is the total coverage package. This would be your monthly payment at your 60 months. Now, you can move on to the luxury package, but you will be forfeiting the Roadstar, the LoJack, the Permaplate, and the Ding Shield. So this would be your monthly payment for the luxury package. Now, on the preferred package, it covers everything in the luxury package except phantom footprints. So you would not have that. Now, this is a personal driver's needs analysis for you. These are top 3 recommended products that consumer in your situation, based on your driving habits, your mileage, where you live, the vehicle itself, that are recommended. Now, to fully cover your car, you know, that's a good choice, but we also have your driver's needs analysis. What works for you?
You know, I like the warranty, but I'm right at my maximum budget. I do see the value in it, though.
Okay.
I really need to stay on my budget if I can.
Oh, I completely understand. It is hard to justify the cost if you can't see the value. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you ever seen a NASCAR or a similar race?
Yeah.
Okay, so those cars are, geez, how much do you think those things cost?
I got
Hundreds of
it.
thousands of dollars, right? So imagine how much the parts are that go into those cars. And they have probably the best mechanics on earth,
I
right?
would think so, yeah.
Yeah, so besides the car, you know, if there's ever a crash, it doesn't cross the finish line, what's the other reason that the car doesn't finish? It's gonna be mechanical. So if something can happen on one of those vehicles with top-notch parts, mechanics and everything, isn't it possible that you could have a repair on your vehicle?
Yeah, you're right. It is possible.
Okay, so would you like to do the 5-year 60,000 mile, or would you like to do the 6-year 75,000?
You know, I think I'll take the 60,000 mile just because I drive more.
Great, okay. So can you just sign here that I went over the menu with you? And this is the accepted coverage. These are the other options that I went over that you declined. So I just need you to sign right there.
Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.